Olson Towing brings the Rapid City Rush on the road. It's the first couple games of the season from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're not there now. We will be there by the time you see this. Scott Bird joining us here on the show, Rush head coach and GM. First impressions on training camp were really good last week. Training camp is now over. What are your thoughts right now?
I like our group. I think they like each other too, and the biggest thing for us is building the culture, guys believing in each other, and I think we have that right now.
What are you trying to build as far as the specific parts of the culture?
Well, first of all, I want guys to like each other. Second of all, I want guys to go out and play for each other. When you build a good culture, leaders will lead, followers will follow. When you have a good group, guys don't want to leave the rink, and it seems that we have that. We have guys playing ping pong, and we have guys staying on the ice doing the extra. Guys really enjoying each other, and that's a big deal for us.
We've talked about the work ethic. Ryan Wagner talked about it. It's high, and it's going to stay high. The guys are still staying out there 20, 30, 40 minutes after practice, not just playing ping pong but taking shots. Is that uncommon to have out of a group, and what do you see here?
Sometimes it is. I typically don't want my guys to be out there that long, but they like to get better, and they like the game of hockey, and that was one of the big things that when I had my one-on-one meetings here the last couple of days with the guys to kind of give them their roles and understand who they are, was they all like hockey, and being around guys that like hockey and they surround themselves with each other, and that's a good start for us.
You just named your captain group to start the season. Ryan Wagner is your captain. Brett Davis and Charles Martin are your aces to start the season, with a couple of guys mixed in when those two might not be able to wear a letter or be available on a certain day. What led you to that decision, and what do you like out of those guys?
Well, I think Ryan's had the experience, been in the American Hockey League. He's come in full steams ahead. He wants to be a part of Rapid City to the extent that him and his wife are making Rapid City their home, right? So, but he also has the pedigree of a hard worker and a good leader. He's worn A's and letters when he was in Colorado and Chicago. So, for us, really, it was a no-brainer. I didn't really know him per se until we met in the summertime, and then really getting to know him and seeing how he is around this group. Really, he stood out.
How early could you tell he was captain material, and what makes someone captain material?
Well, I think first and foremost you got to be well liked, and you got to be respected. He's, from what I've seen as of right now, he's the hardest worker that we have, both on the ice and off the ice, and he kind of brings guys into that group, right? And he'll pull the guys into the fight, and that's what we really like about him. And again, guys really respect him. They ask him questions, and he's there to help those guys. So he'll relay the message to the group from what we're preaching to them, and his assistants there with Davey and Marty and Mo and Hoff and McCarty. Those guys are going to be right a part of it too. So we want leaders. I think if you look at our group right now, we've have leaders in our room, and it's not just because they're wearing letters out there means they're not leaders. I mean, we just picked up Braden Tuck, who's been a three-year captain in Sacred Heart, right? So leaders will lead, followers will follow, and we'll bring the best out of each other.
All right, first two games on the road in Tulsa. What are you hoping for?
Well, for us, I think we're going in as an underdog. Obviously, it's and we like that. We want to be the underdog. We didn't make playoffs last year, and it's burning. It's a burning desire through that group, and I'm going to continue to preach that to those guys. We want to turn heads, and to be honest, we want to be disrespected. So, for us to go there, their home opener, it's going to be loud. They'll probably have 15,000 people there, or 15 or whatever they get, 17,000 people. So it's going to be loud. But for us, we're going to make our own noise, and we'll earn the respect from teams around the league. And that'll be with our work ethic, and that'll be with our showmanship on the ice. So we're going there for 2 points on Saturday, and we'll work to Sunday.
Birdie, thank you.
Thank you.